Hey, yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over the best abilities that you guys can use on your field to get better in Madden 25. These are going to give you the edge that you guys are going to need to get a couple extra stops on the defensive side of the ball. Now, obviously, it is a very offensive pushed game, so not a lot of things on defense are going to work currently, but hopefully next month when I remake these videos, you guys will end up having a better AP setup for you guys to actually get some confident stops in this game. Now, we're gonna go over the 3 best abilities that you guys can use / X factors that you guys can use in Madden 25 to help your defense out a little bit. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that noti bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys got nothing to say, just comment FTA. Let's get right into the video. We're gonna be going over the top 3 abilities / X factors to make your team better. And we're going to start off with the number 1 on the list, and that is going to be pick artist. As much as I hate the fact that this has to be a thing, this is really the only way to make sure that you guys are catching your interceptions, is making sure that you have a player on the field with pick artist. It is one of the most important abilities to have. We are in the day and age where we are still dropping interceptions left and right, left and right, left and right, and this ability is the only ability that is going to help in that regard. So pick artist, it's 2 AP on most players. They have yet to lower the ability cost of this ability specifically, which a lot of people are kind of asking for because it's needed. We are dropping too many interceptions, unfortunately. I have so many clips of me dropping picks. It's absolutely insane. And I think I have one here from a money game that I was playing. It was absolutely terrible, but I figured it's one that I should definitely show you guys, and it's because it's my own fault for not having it. We're not having pick artists on the player, but there's so many situations where you're just dropping so many picks. Now, some people are thinking that tip drill is going to be the same thing, but tip drill is 2 AP as well, which means that you're better off using pick artists because you catch everything with pick artists instead of just tip passes. So this is going to be number 1 because it is the most important ability on the field to have. And there are a few different players that get it. There are some players that get it through an X factor, like Paul Krause, who's a little bit cheaper. Night Train Lane, who's a little bit cheaper than some of the other players that are in the game, but those guys get it as an X factor, which means that they're pre-lit and they're on for 3 plays on and then 3 plays off, and then it just keeps on recycling through that process. But it helps give you a cheap option to have pick artist on your field on the Madden Ultimate Team side. It's, again, this is the one that I'm going to spend the most time on because it's simply just the most important. You're going to get, if you're struggling stopping high balls, these guys are going to end up going up and getting the interception against players that are throwing high balls and everything under the sun. These guys are going to have a better chance to pick it off. So make sure you guys are adding somebody with pick artist to your team today or get left behind. That is number 1. Number 2, we got the DB situation out of the way. Now I'm just looking for a player who has this on the defensive side. Mark Gastineau. Mark Gastineau has an X factor / ability that is a must use if you guys are trying to dominate on the defensive side of things, and that is AKA double or nothing. Starts on for 4 plays, grants dominant pass rush wins at twice the cost. If you guys are looking to get defensive D-line pressure while only sending 3 / 4, and you've been struggling to do that, adding double or nothing to your field, especially the pre-lits, huge. Either that or blitz. Blitz is a special one because it doesn't truly work all that often, but AKA double or nothing is one of the most important abilities that you guys can add to your team if you guys want to take that next step and start dominating. If you guys watch the MCS, you'll notice that somebody's either going to have a double or nothing or a bunch of pick artists on the field. These are the 2 most important abilities that you guys can utilize in this game right now. I believe Gastineau, and there's a few other people with this ability, but off the top of the head, it's Gastineau and it's Mean Joe Green, the AKAs. Both of those players both get the pre-lit double or nothing on on their players, which means that they start off the game with these abilities instead of having to actually go ahead and like do something to activate those abilities in general. So again, we got Pick Artist number 1 and Double or Nothing number 2, and those honestly are 2 of the only abilities that you guys need on the field. With an ability point system set to 5 on defense, it is a little bit tough to find like the full complete setup for your defense to get more stops, and that's just how the game works, unfortunately. But we have a third, and it's coming with another X factor. There's not too many abilities in the game right now that are going to help you guys out, but we do have a third, and I'm looking for the Hitman. And if you guys know about the Hitman, you know exactly why I'm choosing this as the number 3. It's because there's only 2 players in the game that get this, and it is AKA Avalanche. Now, a big portion of this game is trying your best to get some kind of turnovers in this game. AKA Avalanche allows you to do such a thing. It's gonna give you the ability to pretty much get a hit stick, and they're gonna fumble every time that you get a hit stick with these players. Not a low cut hit stick. I'm talking chest to chest, putting their shoulder right into your face. This is going to cause fumbles, and obviously the more fumbles that you cause, even if they are on conservative, you will cause fumbles. But the more fumbles that you cause, the higher the chances of turnovers happening. And I believe there's only 2 players that are in the game currently with the AKA Avalanche, and it's Hitman, and I'll try to find the other one. It is the 49ers Fred Warner. Let me try to find him real quick. He is still usable if you guys are rocking a theme team, but again, if you're looking for those fluky stops, for those fluky plays to happen, make sure you guys are adding both of these guys onto your field, because they just make your life 10 times easier. Here goes the Mean Joe Green. He's got the Double or Nothing. And again, these AKA cards are some of the best players in the game simply because of the pre-lit X factors. It just helps your defense play 10 times better. And I'm still looking for the Fred Warner card just so you guys can see where he is, and I still can't find him. Either way, these are the top 3 ability / X factors that you guys can utilize on your Madden Ultimate Team, so that you guys are again, this is one of the biggest reasons to use cards like this, is to make sure that you guys are getting turnovers, because a lot of the times everything ends up being very, very frustrating when you can't get a stop on defense. And one of the worst things is when you're dropping an interception, when your D-line isn't getting any pressure, or when you're getting that hit stick and you're not getting any type of momentum, and you're not getting any type of fumbles. It's just one of the most frustrating things. You're getting a boom hit stick, but everybody's not conservative. These abilities and X factors are going to help your team out tremendously. Now, for some notable mentions, I'm going to go back to the Gastineau card, because I think Gastineau is one of the best players in this game. So if you guys are looking for a budget baller, he's not really budget, but he's definitely somebody that will help your team get more stops. So the reason being, because my honorable mention, it's coming in the form of another AKA, and it's AKA Blitz. It starts on for 1 play. It wipes field blockers from there's no resistance bars, which means that the defensive line will end up pretty much getting sheds and pretty much shedding through the offensive line immediately. It's like they start getting super wins. And for those of you guys who don't know, a super win is something where like they just immediately get a block shed on the defensive side of things, and it makes it very, very difficult for the offense to get comfortable. Pretty much as soon as they see one of those D linemen set and they're on, it gets spooky, it gets scary, and it's frustrating for the defense to actually make a play on anybody that is on the field. AKA Blitz is one of my honorable mentions when it comes to this game, because it helps. Now, I have one more honorable mention, and this is going to be somebody that you're going to want to put this ability on somebody that is blitzing the quarterback a lot. And I know for a fact that Kayvon Thibodeau gets it. So that means that we're at the point in Madden Ultimate Team where a lot of different players will end up getting a lot of different kind of abilities, and they're going to end up lowering these, but probably by the end of next month. But Strip Specialist, if you guys have any blitz that you guys are sending consistently, say you guys are sending the $A gap that I posted, that's going to be a blitz where if your linebacker has Strip Specialist on, all of a sudden this bypasses the trait of not having strip ball on. But if you have the trait strip ball on your player, and you can find the traits all on mutt.gg, I'll leave a link to that in the description. And whenever you search up a player, it has a complete list of traits for those players. And if they have the strip ball, yes, This is going to be a must-have if you're sending pressure with a linebacker nonstop. So say you have a linebacker that's coming in consistently, you're going to want to put strip specialist on him if they have that strip ball trait, because you'll end up getting strip sacks, and you'll end up seeing it, and you'll end up seeing some kind of animation that you've never seen before, where they literally take the ball straight out of the quarterback's hands, and all of a sudden, instead of needing avalanche that's 2 AP, you got strip specialist that's causing some fumbles for you as well. These are the absolute best abilities to have on your field currently, and I'll be remaking this video from month to month so you guys get updated with the brand new abilities and the best setups for this. But these are the top abilities that you guys need to add to your field if you guys want some extra stops. If you guys are using anything specific, let me know down in the comment section how it works for you guys, because other than dropping interceptions or getting D-line pressure or just getting turnovers in general, I don't know what other abilities would actually help, because the run game doesn't really do too much, so we don't need no outsiders or inside stuffs. There isn't a crazy running back with freight train activated, so we don't really need secure tacklers on the field, and there's just a long list of things that we don't need yet. But obviously, as the time goes and Madden gets, you know, bigger and bigger and bigger, and more cards get dropped, these are going to be needed on your field. My name is Pwny Montana. Hopefully you guys appreciate this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.